Hello everybody from Madrid. Today I'm flying an airline that gave me memorable experiences every time I flew them. Unfortunately not good ones, and that's Iberia. However, they're just promoting now that there was a big leveling up in service. So I want to give myself the full program, and we're flying 10 hours today in Iberia economy class over the Atlantic. And if the flight is not great, at least the destination will be, and that's Rio de Janeiro. Welcome to the Plane Insider. I'm Chris from TravelSingFly. Here you'll explore the world's airlines up close, from economy to business and first class, filmed live on board, authentic and full of detail. You'll also discover stunning destinations across all continents and learn how to make premium travel possible through miles, points and insider know-how built over 25 years of experience. Honest, inspiring and entertaining. It's your inside view into aviation and travel. This is the Plane Insider by TravelSingFly. Subscribe now and let's fly. The journey began early in the morning in Düsseldorf, so today's journey is marked by dark circles under my eyes. After the Priority Pass lounge in Düsseldorf, I flew to beautiful Madrid airport with endless walks from gate to gate. Maybe that's meant as an extra service to make the subsequent long sitting in economy class much easier. I queued last, and this time instead of going left, I turned right to economy class with its 269 seats. Seat pitch is 31 and seat width is 18 inches. A blanket and a pillow were already at the seat, which was already too much to really fit in the seat. So here we are on Iberia economy class on our flight from Madrid to Rio, and I really had to smile a little because the passenger in front of me just leaned back and actually I disappeared more or less. There was nothing of me left because the seat is already very tight. The seat pitch is very small, and when the person in front of you leans back, you're just gone. That's what just happened. Anyway, the seat, as I said, it's quite narrow. It's also quite tight to the sides, also to the front. Of course, it could have gone on business class as well, but I mean, Iberia economy class is one of the most important ways to travel between Europe and South America. So I have to show it, of course, here on the channel. And I think it's time to taxi.
Hola, and welcome aboard. Place your rucksack, bag, or computer under the seat in front of you.
Before boarding, I went to the lounge, and I'm so glad that I have a priority pass here, along with my American Express Platinum card, because I could access the lounge here. And it's quite a nice lounge here, the Neptuno lounge, and with a very nice view over the planes and runways. So that's really very nice. Actually, that's the highlight. And then they have a buffet of snacks and drinks, lots of kinds of drinks. Snacks is limited, and they have nice and large showers. Now let's have a look at the lounge, and then it's time to take off. That was some really nice takeoff. From Madrid is always very nice because the air is very dry, very low humidity, so you always get very clear air and far views. And I sit in the very last row because I didn't want to disturb anybody here, especially economy class where everybody's sitting very close to each other. But I didn't think about the noise that comes from the jets back here, I mean from the engines. So I hope the microphone and my voice are both strong enough to get my content through to you. We have about 9.5 hours now to Rio. It's half an hour ago that we took off, and I think in 1 hour they will serve lunch. And until then, let's have a look at the entertainment. The entertainment system is quite extensive, including a fairly large number of international films, both Hollywood and European movies, as well as a whole range of TV series, including entire seasons. The music selection is relatively average and there is not a large selection of classical music, but the flight show is truly excellent and includes information on various Iberia destinations. Food that is not included in economy class can also be selected from the screen using the touchpad, but the prices take some getting used to. Seeing Rio de Janeiro has been a lifelong dream and finally the moment had arrived. Better to have a short visit than waiting for the right moment that might never come. My reliable travel partner on this trip was once again the wonderful luggage from my sponsor Level 8, which often surpasses the famous and expensive brands that I've all tried in my travel life. On long trips I always take Level 8's Voyager suitcases with me. They can accommodate even the bulkiest items and like all Level 8 suitcases roll silently on their smooth wheels even when heavily packed. And thanks to the smart handles, the Voyager suitcases don't cause back problems when lifting them into the trunk. Added to that is the sturdy Atlas backpack, which still looks like new even after a year of rigorous treatment and doesn't mind even 14 kilograms of weight. I went to Rio for just a few days and this time with 2 carry-on suitcases only, one checked in and one in the cabin. The Voyager series carry-on is a real eye-catcher, as is the elegant aluminum Gibraltar carry-on, which also features superb craftsmanship on the inside. If you're interested, check out the video description. Here you find a link and an exclusive discount code for channel viewers, with which you can get all Level 8 accessories and luggage at an exclusive discount. Have fun shopping and then enjoy truly great luggage. And now we just left the European continent, just in southern Spain, west of Jerez de la Frontera. We could see the beautiful dunes down there, all the way down to Huelva. And sitting by a window seat is already like an upgrade. I always think that it's so beautiful to look out and see the world. It's so much more interesting than watching Instagram or YouTube, actually. And I also got used now to the seat. All my life I've been traveling also economy, or mostly economy class, until I was maybe 35 or so. And sometimes for singing jobs I also got business class ticket, but otherwise mostly in coach. And of course now with the channel I show mostly business in first class, because it's so much easier to not disturb other people, because here you just have somebody sitting next to you and then it's not so easy. Now I'm lucky because I have a young very friendly lady sitting next to me. She couldn't care less. She's reading a book and I can speak, and also the microphone is really amplifying the sound. I think they don't hear me so much actually, but sitting by the window is just beautiful. So lunch just finished, and to be honest I expected something not so fantastic, but we have to be honest, and it was really very, very good. The presentation was the opposite, was not good at all, so there seems to be no concept about that actually. Some airlines managed to present food even in economy class quite nice, not here, but the taste and quality of economy class food here was really such a big surprise, a very good surprise, such good quality, such good taste that I'm such good quality and taste that actually it was better than in many of my business class flights in the world. Starting with couscous and some mojo sauce, very delicious, and then some pasta that was not already way too soft or anything, almost mashed already, but really al dente, and like in a really good Italian restaurant actually. And then I had so much to do that I didn't manage to eat the pasta yet. So the staff thought I don't like the pasta, and suddenly I also had the other dish here on my table, and that is chicken. Fantastic chicken roll with some corn, like mashed corn or something like that. Really, really delicious. And then some lemon cream dessert, also really quite good. So I'm really, really taking it back. I'm quite the foodie I see now, and so that's already so important for me. It was so good. And in the meantime, we also had very nice things to see outside. We passed by the Canary Islands, quite spectacular. Now let's have a look at that. So now we just had some sandwich before landing, and to be honest, that was really not nice at all. It was quite horrible, as opposed to the really very nice lunch that we had. Anyway, now we're just about to land. How was this flight? First of all, I'm just a real foodie, so the main lunch, or the lunch service, the lunch was really good. The food was very good quality, better than I had in some business class flights, to be honest, in the world. So that was really a major highlight and quite the surprise. The crew was actually friendly. Of course, they cannot do much. There's a full economy class cabin here, so they were really, really busy, but they were friendly. And entertainment was actually quite good. There's a lot to see. However, the seat is really tight. You should not be a tall person, and you should also not be more than ideal or a regular weight, which I'm not ideal weight anymore, but I would say I'm totally average as when it comes to the body. And for me, it was really quite tight to the sides, really, really tight, and for the legs also just very tight. I was just lucky I had a very friendly, very nice neighbor. A young lady was sitting next to me, so it was all fine. It might not be so fine if you have a neighbor that's really not nice and not comfortable to sit next to. Anyway, now we're landing in a short moment, and I'm so looking forward to Rio de Janeiro. How nice. here we landed in Rio and I'm so excited about it. Well, this was really quite an interesting flight, especially for me, just trying again a long haul, real long haul economy product of a European airline. There's much more behind each of my videos than meets the eye. Nothing is produced quickly or haphazardly here. That's why this channel is different. Every shot, every edit, every piece of research is done by hand with a lot of time, passion and attention to detail. If you appreciate this, then please subscribe to the channel right now. And if you would like to support me further, leave me a super thank or buy me a coffee or two with a little link on the screen. This will help me continue producing honest, independent airline reports and travel videos. Thank you so much for being part of this, because without you, much of this would not be possible. I hope you really enjoyed this flight report. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, and another really nice report would be this one over here. Check it out right away. I'm Chris. Thank you for watching.